what's up, everybody? What's crack-a-lacking out there in big TSOA land? What's up, truth seekers? We sing our best to the worthy. You know who you are, the worthy.
Yeah, sorry about that little confusion with the day and everything, but we get a day ahead, day behind. So much to talk about, and
it happens.
I hope nobody was planning on being here tomorrow, and but we're here now.
We're here now, folks. Just got a lot to catch up with you guys on and shit like that, and me and baby girl hanging out Saturday night, man. We figured we'd kick it with you guys, you know. A lot of news, a lot of information in the news lately, and in here too, you know. Wanted to share it with you guys because I don't know what they're going to try to come up on me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or what. I don't know. And take me out of here. So here we share it with y'all now. Right, baby girl?
That's right. That's
what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what's going on out there in Truth Seeker land, man? Who we got in the house? We got people out there?
Pretty quiet. Sonny says, "Hey, everybody, how's it going?" Thanks, Sonny, for being our cheerleader.
That's right.
You know, if you wanna jump in and ask questions, but mostly, please subscribe. Please like,
subscribe,
and please share. And comments are great too. We're doing this.
Leave a comment, share, like, subscribe. We gotta get this thing rolling, folks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've done quite a few videos on this corrupt shit and conditions of confinement, CDCR, the underbelly of corruption, and we put a lot of these videos out, man, and we're not gonna stop. We will not stop. But we need you guys' help too, man. We need the public's help to bring some awareness to the issues of how they're wasting your tax dollars on certain facets of the prison shit that they do, and how they live lavish lifestyles, lifestyles of the rich and famous of CDCR employees, right? And yeah, man, I mean, big fat money, man, and they don't really do a whole bunch of nothing but pass out a couple trays a day and pick them up and cuff a guy up, take him in the shower. That's it. But you guys, I'm hoping you guys will hit that like button, share my shit, subscribe, and let's really get this thing going. Because I put my foot out here, I put my neck out here, and my wife too, and we're not doing nothing but enlightening y'all to the real core corrupt issues in prison, as far as the corrupt side of CDCR and the conditions of confinement, how fucking rehabilitation is not for everybody, according to them. According to CDCR, it's not for everybody, and I don't understand that, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. We'll wait until we get some more people in here, babe, before I go into all that stuff. But baby girl, what's going on with you, man? You doing all right tonight?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Just chilling with me?
Just chilling with you.
Chilling, all right.
Yeah, I mean, we watched a lot of interesting videos today, didn't we?
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, holy shit. Wow. It's like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start on that one.
Well,
that is something else right there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, let's just leave that alone, because that's messy. I don't even know how they get away with that.
Yeah, well, again, you got dudes that are devil triple dropouts, snitches, double time over. They couldn't make the GP side, so they went over there, got in the gang over there, then they drop out over there, and then they drop out again. And it's like, my God, man, you're just a piece of shit. You know? And on the way out or while they're over there, they want to smut everybody else up.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't matter. I mean, if they want to be that way, but then they go and just blow their horn on the public media and just I don't know. It's just messy. Mm-hmm. It's just messy.
It's very, very nasty, and that's why you'll never hear us talk about prison politics over here. Mm-mm. We never do that dumb shit, man. That ain't our mojo, man. You know, the guys that do that are just looking for attention. They're just looking for a couple dollars for the boogeyman stories, I guess. And you know, and number one, they're sock puppets and gum sock puppets, IGI and OCS, and you know, I tell you this, there's one guy that's really, really disgusting, and there's another guy that's hating on him. Now, I guess today we listen to both them things, and
we don't want to talk about all that, though, do we, honey? Really? Let's just leave it. Just leave it. There's more important things to talk about. Wait a
minute. Well, I will, but I want to tell our people, that is the difference between quality fucking channels and people just lashing out and getting all stupid for nothing, you know, and exposing other people's drama or fake news and shit like that. And it's like, you know, I don't know. You can definitely see the difference between a quality channel and a channel that's just all for bullshit. That stir pots and talk shit and, you know, get people fucking crossed up and lies and deceit. And it's all coming from IGI.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It's all being manipulated, man. You guys are puppets, man. The guy that's doing it is a puppet. But yeah, so that's all I'll say. Because I'm not going to get dragged down into the muck. I just know it's disgusting. You know? But, so, let me see here. There was the Menendez brothers. Well, when was it? Friday? Yesterday? I think it was yesterday, yeah. Gascon down there in L.A., he's going forward. He's going forward with a resentence. He's asking for them to be resentenced from life without to be given 50 to life each. And due to the fact they were under 26 when the crime took place, that makes them automatically under the Youth Offender Parole Board. So they'll probably get out immediately or within a year or so. I say by Christmas or at least Thanksgiving, maybe. I don't know.
Thanksgiving,
you know, it's a big thing on the fucking news right now.
Yeah.
They you know, they're the ones that have that Mark Gallegos is their attorney, and that guy's like 500 G's, no doubt. You know, 500 grand. From what I heard, yeah, that's his lowest he'll take is 500 grand. So again, folks, it shows that if you got the money, you can get some action. If you got the money, you can get some action. That's a shame, man, because there's so many other people. There's so many other people like myself, and that don't have it like that, and we're being fucked over. We ain't got life without either. So that's the crazy part, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
Well, not only that, but get set up to get stuck there by the institution. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah. Right.
That's
Yeah.
they're just doing
Yeah.
it on purpose, and you know, the public needs to know that they really are that underhanded, and they'll probably be
They are.
hating on us for sure. But you know, like I said before, they want us to see a beautiful situation and a beautiful opportunity, then put him there and we will speak on how wonderful your program is. But
Right.
only on a GPR, so don't even play that game because that one's not gonna
Right. Hey.
make
This
any
call and
sense.
your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Because it also shows you have no
Hey.
concern for any of the GPs and you're not allowing them this privilege and you're not doing it, for the betterment of all. And why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
It doesn't work in only certain types, and you can't punish a man just for breathing.
Or keeping his honor intact. I mean, you get these dudes that contaminate the honor, but then they get special treatment, but then you get guys like me and my friends and the GP folks, we don't get no type of fucking real rehabilitation, no California model, no nothing like that.
Except them damn
And,
cell phones
they're like,
they tried
well, you guys won't forget.
tablets they tried to take away from you. That's it.
Yeah.
Tablet.
I mean, they tried to take the tablets when we first got them. Of course they did. They tried it, and we hunger striked, and we got them back because I'm in the hole by no fault of my own. And, that just shows that they don't have.
You cut out.
Again, it's a running joke.
You cut out.
It's a running joke in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's a running joke by all staff in prison that there's really no rehabilitation in prison. There's not. It's the truth.
Not in your section, and there shouldn't be huge sections like that. Not like that.
Right.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
I can see like a complete savage monster being, a Hannibal Lecter or whatever, but still, it's like I don't see no Hannibal Lecters. I mean, I see a few sickos, but not,
Right.
not by the numbers. And why are you putting my man with the weirdos? Why are you putting my man with the weirdos?
That's right, baby. Yeah.
And his friends. He doesn't belong there.
Right. Hell no, I don't belong there. But you know what they're trying to do is, again, they're trying to get me to react and lash out. That's it. And that's not going to happen.
Well, that's provoking
violence. It's going to happen, I'll tell you that.
That's them provoking violence, and they shouldn't be doing that at all.
Well, they do it all the time. And we've already figured that out thousands of times over and over and over and over and over and over. That's what they do. Provoke the bullshit. And then when it comes, they're like, oh, man.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
We've been telling you guys. Look, we've been telling you. Let me call.
He'll be right back every 15 minutes. Globalina makes sure that we have to reach out again. And I don't understand. They let us have the phones. Why not just not shut them off every 15 minutes? And here he's coming back.
Link.
And you're back.
All right, I'm back.
You're back.
Yep. Yep. So what's up, baby girl?
Hey, this is your show. Why are you making me do all the talking? It's your show. What you got on
you're the one. You're taking it, man. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who we got it?
Nobody wants to talk to us, but I see the numbers bouncing around. That's good. Nice
That's all
numbers.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Get involved, folks. You can't help but get involved. Listen, so, again, rehabilitation differs from person to person. It's not no cookie cutter thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. And for me, this right here, hanging out with my family and being a part of my family and my, stuff like this all day, all the time is instrumental in my rehabilitation. And so, but the next guy, it might just be watching a movie or whatever, or getting his mind right, or reading a book, or stuff like that. It does. It differs from person to person, man. It does, and it's not one size fits all, man. It's not, and it's just like, again, it takes me back to the Menendez brothers. I don't know them guys. I've been in ASA with Eric a couple times, and more power to them if they get out, right? More power to them. But we got other people. There's a lot of other people that deserve getting out too, including myself. And I don't have life without times two. I didn't kill my parents. I didn't kill nobody to get in prison. Now, but I don't hate on the next man.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
I said, so both those guys got double life.
No, that last part. You didn't kill anyone to get in there in the first place.
I didn't kill nobody to get into prison. I had an attempted murder in which nobody got hurt. No medical attention needed at the crime scene. None.
And yet,
bingo. Nothing.
Yeah, you're the monster. You're the monster.
Right. Yeah, I got triple life on that. And because the bottom line was, my attorney said we could beat this in trial. I took it to trial and I lost it and got the max because of trial tax. You get the max for the trial tax. Oh, that's a good one.
I think that dude threw you under the bus for the courts, to feed the system. He took one look at you. And
of course. Of course. I mean, it's just, the thing was, again, when you go to trial and exercise your constitutional rights to face a jury trial, and if you lose 99% of the time, you are getting the trial tax max, period. Yeah. That's just how it goes, and it's a shame. It's a fucking shame. But my attorney said, don't take it. I recommend us not taking it so we can beat this in trial. So I'm like, okay, cool.
You didn't think to ask him how many murdered or attempted murder trials he's fucking done, did you?
I didn't know. I didn't know to ask him. I had no idea. Here's this guy's an attorney, and I'm like, okay, well, this guy knows what he's doing, and he damn sure didn't do me no justice. I'll tell you that. But again, if I would have Mark Gallegos, and $500,000 to drop in his lap, I might be getting me a little action too. And from what I heard on one of them other videos, people covered some shit up for them dudes. I don't know, but again, that's S and Y's. That's the S and Y's right there. They're S and Y. There's no two ways about that. Robert Donovan, that prison Donovan, is S and Y. So, and they've been down there for a while, and they're going to get dates. They're definitely going to get out dates.
Right.
They will. They've been down 30, 35, 33 years, something like that. But why not? Why not do a whole system review of jury trials to ensure that everything was fair? Not just in L.A. That guy, what's his name?
Gaston.
Gaston. He's doing it in L.A., right? And he's already overturned 300 cases, and only 5 or 4 have reoffended, I think they said today or yesterday. I mean, that's a win-win right there.
Sounds like about 1.5%. That seems reasonable.
Right. All right. And I get it. A lot of times, what he's been doing is going by the prison record, the rehabilitation courses, but what about the people that haven't had the chance to get reviewed or to have rehabilitation courses and stuff in their life from sitting in the shoe and just for holding your mud, and I'm one of them. I haven't really had a chance to get in courses and shit like that on these main lines because they don't keep, I rarely stay on a main line. I'm always getting in. Trouble's always coming to me. And not me going to it, it's always coming. And it's a shame. But, again, you were never going home. You were never seeing the light of day, ever. Ever. Yes, the Menendez brothers have changed this. It changed shit, but it only changed it for basic S&Y people, It really has.
Well,
and maybe some lower levels.
Isn't that more on the board of parole because they refuse to acknowledge what it really means to be S&Y?
Yeah. Yes. Again, they always think S&Y is rehabilitated. No, it's not. It doesn't equate. The two things don't equate, baby girl. They don't. I know dudes on these main lines have been on the main lines for 10 years. GPRs out 115. And because they don't go S&Y, they don't let them go home.
That's wrong. That's just wrong. And I think there needs to be a little microscope action on what's really going on at that juncture.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
At that juncture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, we need to really examine what's really going on here. There's obviously a lack of communication. They're not seeing, how they're not paying attention to the real picture. Right. They're just.
We were listening to that one guy earlier about the couple life guys without that he knew.
Right.
Oh, Hector, we were hearing him talk about. Hector Bravo said he was here. He knew a couple inmates that had life without, real respectful, cool prisoners. Mm-hmm. Real, and he goes, "What about them?" And I totally agree. What about them? What about me? What about my buddy? What about my buddy over here or over there? And it's like,
right.
Fuck, you can't fault us for living the life that you put us in.
Yep.
That your system breeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll protect motherfuckers like Englander. That sexual predator.
Right. What's up with that? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Fucking nuts, baby girl. That was quite crazy, man. This dude sexually assaulted or did whatever he did to that chick.
Well, several women in his office were sexually predatored upon by him. Mm-hmm.
Still covering for this fool. You see it?
And making excuses for it.
Fuck?
Right?
And that's why
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
But their idea of proper punishment is humiliating him by taking all his stripes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, he's a criminal.
He's getting that fat paycheck.
He's a criminal, and he should go to jail and lose his job and his pension.
Right. And the fools. Look, man, he's a sexual predator, the most disgusting deviance on the face of the planet. And they're protecting him. How many times have I said it? They protect the sexual predators.
Right.
How many times in all these videos that we have made, baby girl?
Right. And
I have
going
said
on
this.
Still going on in the women's prison. Still going on.
Yes.
Oh, and then there was one I didn't tell
Yes.
you about. Oh no, I did. Remember that one? Barbie
Yep,
Kardashian
yep,
or something. Some New Zealander who got acquitted for making threats of rape, and this person was already in prison and was saying this to staff and other prisoners. This dude in a women's prison in New Zealand.
Yeah. Yeah. It's insane, man.
You know,
when we were listening to on Hector with this guy Englander, right? Englander. I mean, how the fuck is it? Wait a minute, man. How the fuck is it in today's society, in today's world, in today's technological, technology world, and all this shit, how the fuck did this guy actually think he's going to be able to do this to women and get away with it and not get exposed or not be in trouble or held accountable? I'll tell you why. He knows that CDCR headquarters Sacramento will cover his tracks, because if they don't, he's probably got dirt on them. Not only that, if they kick dirt on top of him, I mean, they just look worse because you're under their watch. You're working for them. They're your superior. So now it goes all the way up the chain, man. You're responsible for who you hire. You're responsible. It's a reflection on you. And they cover up for this fucking dude. They can take your stripes. Like, when right here got... Oh, so what? Well, all they did was put them in the buildings on the main lines and shuffle the deck of cards. They didn't do shit. And then they still go around lying and smutting people up, smearing me, and other people, they go around doing this dumb old shit. And if you believe them, you're a straight fucking moron, man. After what we learned in our case, and you're still going to believe anything a cop says like that, you're a fucking idiot. You're a jackass. And that's the cover-up, baby. The cover-up is what they're about, man. They cover their tracks.
I want you to be careful because you keep cutting out. Just like... sounds like... Yeah, a little bit. But, I mean, it just cuts out and it comes right back. I don't know if it's manipulation or what, but...
Probably.
This last time it was right after you said IGI, so I don't know if they're doing it like that or what.
Right.
Okay, so...
All right. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I hear you fine. We hear you fine, yes.
All right. But it's just the fact that they cover up for this dude. OIG covered up for him, I guess.
Yeah, that was really disappointing. No, I read their report. They wouldn't even name them in the report.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Let me call back, baby girl.
Hey, Speedy. I hope you're having a great weekend too. We're on a roll here. Chat's pretty quiet, but you're more than welcome to join and ask questions. He will ask you questions. Ask you to ask questions.
Global Tel Link.
All right, you're back.
There you go. Yeah, well, it's cracking, baby. We got any people in the chat?
No, it's pretty quiet, but I'm seeing like there's people listening.
Okay. Well, okay, cool. Well, y'all got some questions or anything? Shoot them, man. Leave a comment, holler at me. But, so, you know, fucking everybody should get some fairness to them.
Yeah.
You know what? They ought to do an audit, right? And I said this before. They ought to do every county that, you know, sent people to prison for a jury trial. They need to go back and make sure that everything was above board during that trial, and that there was all, you know, all the fucking the rules of evidence was met. Everything was legit, and they need to make sure that not just in LA, Frisco, Sacramento, but everywhere in California. Because in the 90s, I gotta tell y'all, in the 90s there was a lot of cricket convictions in the three strikes era, the prison boom era. You know, to put people in these prison cells, man. And so they sent a lot of people to prison in the 90s and early 2000s. They really did, man. And they would wash you up for nothing but a stolen pizza with a prior. And I know dudes that did 22, 24 years for a stolen hamburger packet of meat, you know. And
crazy.
That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. A complete review of every jury trial in the state of California for the past 20, 30 years, and just go all over and make sure that everything was above board. No, because prosecutorial misconduct back then was rampant. I was reading this article today in the Prison Legal News about a chick named Siegler. Well, she was the head DA on, I can't remember where, and they used jailhouse informants. They had like 15 of them going around cell to cell and using these jailhouse informants, knowing that they were liars and knowing that, you know, they were bullshit, and they were convicting hundreds of people of jailhouse informants. And now a lot of them cases are being reviewed, you know, and it's like, how the fuck is that okay? Right? How's that okay? But not just that. Like in my case, there was a lot of prosecutorial misconduct. A lot of it. You know, and there's more like me, man. I'm just one of many. Right, baby girl?
Yeah.
I'm just one of many. And I know if I gave Mark Gallegos 500 G's or an attorney, I bet I'll find a way out. I bet they, in my trial, in my case, you know, somewhere, I bet they do. Because she was dirty. I lived it, folks. I lived it. My wife read it. Kelly Mulcahy, a Sacramento DA, was dirt cheap back in the days.
Yeah, now she's a defense attorney. She's
gonna
throw you.
Yeah,
she's
now
gonna
she's
throw you to them unless you're.
Oh my goodness! Well, the dog sounds like he's about to fucking die. What's wrong with him?
No, he's just, you know, old man noises in the throat, huh?
He's making old man noises. That damn dog.
He's an old man.
He's over here hacking up his lungs.
He can still go.
You don't hear the dog.
Half a block for it. He has to take a shit, you know? Get out there,
and
away
it just
from the
falls
house.
out. Just falls out of him. That's all right, man. That happens when you get old.
Tell your dad to shut the hell up. Shut up, Dad.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't even know.
Yeah, shut up.
He's sitting there waiting for snacks,
right.
and we're over here.
Don't say that word. You can't say the word in front of me,
it's
man.
Out of context. Come on.
Oh.
Get serious.
Hey, this dog even knows what the word means. He knows how to spell it even.
Yeah.
That's how fucking fat this dog is. SNACKS. He will go crazy with that word right there. Oh, that's funny. But, hey, folks, check this out. So I applied for the halal diet, right? You know, they give a little bit better diet than the regular diet meal. And I applied for it. And this is what they said. The special diet coordinator for CSP-SAC denied me the halal diet because I did not follow the rules in the contract of the halal diet. But yet, I've not even been on a diet ever. And I'm like, what do you mean I didn't follow the rules and the laws of your fucking policy here? I haven't even been on it. And they did my buddy Ron that way, too. They denied him the same shit.
Yeah.
And what the trip is, they said we violated the rules and the policies of that diet on the contract, but we've never even had a contract. We don't know. We've been on a regular diet. It's like, what are you talking about? So, you know, and on the halal diet, it's a lot better food than the regular diet. They don't have all that pea protein.
Yeah, they get the real meat, right?
And yeah, they get real meat. But it's bizarre to say you didn't follow the contract. What contract are you talking about, dude? I'm not even on this diet, first of all. I didn't sign no contract. And it's like fucking insane, man.
Well,
it's like I'm being punished for something I'm not even a part of yet.
I'm completely creeped out that you have to, like, be of some sect to avoid this nasty meat substitute, vegetable protein garbage that they leave completely unseasoned, tastes like shit, and
shit.
And it's part of their money processing
This
thing.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Everybody throws it out, right? Nobody eats it.
Yeah, nobody eats the pea protein shit. Nobody. You ought to see how much garbage they throw out of that food, that diet, that day worth the meal. It's like, oh my God, that food is just going to waste.
Here's the kicker.
It's not edible.
Here's the kicker. It's more expensive than meat. By a lot.
Yeah, by like 2/3 more expensive. Like you can get the beef, a beef log, all beef, pure beef, 100% beef, for like $10, but this pea protein is like $80. And nobody eats this shit. Nobody. And again, man, so they denied me and my buddy the halal trade because they said we were in violation of a contract, the halal contract, that says we won't buy no pork products once we sign the contract and start the diet. Well, we haven't even had the contract. We ain't started nothing, and they had denied us for something. I bought somebody a bag of pork rinds in January. My friend who don't go to canteen, I buy him a bag of pork rinds and a couple of beef soups, and they said, "Oh, for that reason, you violated our contract." I go, "Well, wait a minute. I wasn't on no contract in January. I just applied for this in July."
Huh.
So what are you talking about? It's fucking bizarre.
So you never saw a contract for you to agree
This
with.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Right? You never saw one.
Right.
In the first place.
Right.
So how were you to know that you were breaking a contract law and you hadn't even signed it?
Or you didn't even apply.
They're so retarded. They'll do anything to fucking dude's day up. They really will. And it's like, talk about putting the screws to someone who's already under the screws.
Yeah, boy, you screw them up under the screws, boy. You ain't lying about that one, baby girl.
I'm just gonna plant
in a world of misery. got any comments or anybody?
No, it's pretty quiet, but you know it's funny because I see a big 20 up there, so you know it's been holding pretty consistent. It's 20, 30 out
Yeah,
there. Bing, 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 bing.
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, so you know,
All right, well, it's
you know, I
Saturday
hope that
night.
you folks that are listening in are interested, and if it's all our enemies taking notes, hey, pay close attention.
No. Yeah, right. Well, you know,
Oh, boom! I just lost a bunch of people. Boom!
Did you really?
You know.
Fuck yeah, I don't care. That's funny.
That is funny.
I get you. Yeah, I don't care. We got our group. We got our foundation. That's all that matters. You know, it's just one of them things, man. I guess they wanted to, you know, deny us over some bullshit, and they came up with some bullshit to do it, and it is what it is, right, baby girl?
That's right.
I can't do nothing about it but fight it. I 602'd it, sent it to SAC, so we'll see what happens. Other than that, man, that's the news. That's the hubbub we got to chit-chat about. And we are looking for y'all to get involved on this, you know, this project we trying to get off the ground here so we can have some type of oversight for the CDCR, man. They should have to answer to you guys. Hey. Your tax dollars pays their wages. And it also, you know, is spent on prisons. So they should have to answer to how they're spending it. Like, I'll give you an example. I had a friend of mine that went from here to Corker-Shoe about 2 months ago, and he was telling me he was a MAC rep out there on the main line, and the fucking inmate welfare fund is for the, you know, convicts, right? And they're supposed to buy like new basketballs, handballs, and you know, equipment, sports equipment for the yard and shit like that. So he asked for a list of what they bought. Like, let's see what you guys, and they said they bought 60 handballs, 10 basketballs, soccer balls, and all this stuff. But yet, there was nothing new on the yard, on the GP yard, right? Nothing new. No handballs, no nothing. And then he goes, well, we want to see the receipts. They refuse to show them the receipts to all these things they claim they bought with our money from the inmate welfare fund. Yep. They refused. You know, and it's like that lady in Quincy.
I bet those handballs cost a whole lot more than $2.19.
Yeah, I think they're like $8. $8 a handball. I think it's like $8. And the thing is like, show us the receipts, man. Let us see the receipts. Show us that this is what you bought. Because it's definitely not on the yard, right? He said that it was not on the yard. There was nothing new. And then when he went to question them, they didn't like it, and they ended up getting him off the MAC rep list, you know? And that's how they do it, folks. When you demand
You have 60 seconds remaining.
They should have to show it. They should not be, you know, they should not be able to hide behind a badge.
Especially all the donations they're putting out too. I mean, how much are they really bringing in? How much are they really donating? And what's this?
Right. Let me call back.
Circular spending game of, you know, one institution into the other. Did you hang up? Yeah, this phone's been really weird. I don't know. Maybe it's time for a restart. Alrighty. Come on, Rick. Call back. It's awful quiet in there. Do we got anybody lurking that wants to be a little brave? All right.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And we're back.
Yeah, I'm back, baby girl. Well, yeah, man, they didn't want to show the receipts of what they said they were buying. I know that much.
So
They're probably stealing all that shit.
Anyways, I want you to know if you're interested in this project that we're working on, that we went into a very micron detail, but it's not about that.
Right.
DM information is on our channel info section, channel description.
Yep.
It's right there.
Right.
And use this name at gmail.com. Everything's confidential, and we are working on a big deal here. It's time to get people aware of where their dollars are being spent. You know, there's all this focus on, you know, the black and the brown and the you know what? Fuck those numbers. You should be paying attention to the numbers about the green. Those green numbers are the ones you should be watching. Where's that money going? How's it going? What are they doing with it?
Right.
You know, it's
right.
really sloppy.
Let me clarify something, man. You know, it's not a race-based thing. This is the prisoner class. It's not black, brown, or white. It's not green or yellow or purple. This is the class of prisoners. This is the convict thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when we reach across the aisles and we join together and unite this fight.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We make big changes, man. Monumental changes. And without that, we're not going nowhere. Without that, we're not going nowhere. I mean, it takes more than just me and my girl and a one or two other people. You know? Again, it does. And it's like, this is the prisoner class. It's not black, brown, or white, green, or yellow. This is the money on how the prisons are being spent, the money being spent haphazardly and ineffectively, and no oversight, folks. There's no accountability. Right. No accountability. No one's. They're like, we don't have to answer to you people.
That's
Fuck
bullshit.
You.
And that's bullshit.
They
have to answer to us because what they're producing is a threat to society. They're not making people healthier. They're making them sicker, more devious, more desperate. They leave them hanging. I mean, I'm not saying the whole prison program is like that, but there's enough of it that still is. There's enough of it that's selectively saying you don't deserve rehabilitation. No, you haven't done anything. In fact, we've done it to you, and you're not getting no rehabilitation. What about those people?
Oh, my girls, I don't want to get them. Hey, my girl, like, listen, baby, the thing is that if we don't, like, join these forces together again and start demanding answers, like, y'all got that coming. Our families of the prisoners and just every taxpayer that is hearing this, period, man, you should have the right to know how your money's being spent and where it's going, and you should have a say. You should have some sort of say.
Absolutely.
And, that's just point blank, man.
Absolutely.
That's point blank.
And it shouldn't be used to torture people or you know, allow this corruption, this sickness to thrive. You know, when a sexual predator gets to keep his job, even though he was high ranking, yes. Or there was that warden over there at Dublin. There's been a few that are just like they all need to be criminally charged, not just, you know, well, you know, you could have done better. No, fuck that. We don't get that break. As citizens, we don't get that break. So
You
why
know?
should they get
Yeah.
that break? They should be the example, not be excused.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Right.
They should be held to a
Like,
higher standard, not
yeah.
a better standard to them, but that they have to toe the line cleaner than everybody else before they can pass judgment. That's just my
Well, I mean,
attitude.
there has to be something.
There has
You
to
know,
be.
because the courts are in their pockets.
Yes.
The courts are in their pockets, right?
Well,
So
they're in each other's
what do you
pockets.
do? You start pounding. Wait a minute, man. You start pounding the table. Pound the table. Be heard. Get your voice heard. Demand change. Demand social justice. Demand to know how your money's being spent with this system. Not just any. I get it, the educational systems, all the social justice. All the systems out there. The parks, the recreation systems, all that, right? But the prison system is the biggest tax expenditure that there is.
And
the biggest tax write-off. I mean, it is.
And that union is the fourth largest in the nation.
A year. 18 billion a year.
A year. For
just the prison system. And then they're cutting programs for prisoners because they fell short 736,000
million.
Wait a minute.
736 million.
Yeah, 36 million.
700.
Why should the prisoners get cut short? Why not their paychecks, folks?
Yeah.
They didn't take not one loss on their paycheck. Why?
But all your programs get trimmed.
But all the prison programs, even the milestone programs, got cut in half.
And food is a punishment.
All of them.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They're just piling on the misery, just piling it on. And if you suck their ass, they'll give you a crumb better. We don't know what's going on over there, but it's still just dangerous and messy all over the place. And, it shouldn't have to be that way.
And they're covering it up. Here's what I think. They're going to let the two Menendez brothers out, and they're going to become their new poster child for reform. You watch.
Right.
You watch. But that's the reform for the rich guys.
Right.
Not the guys in my class. Where we come from struggle, and we come from government cheese and government motherfucking milk in the WIC program. That's not my class. Their class is where they got fucking high-powered attorneys that can buy their freedom. So I guarantee you they're going to become their little poster fuckboys for the fucking reform and rehabilitation. Again, they're SNYs, they're not GP. SNY, not GP. They don't have near the programs on GPRs like they do SNYRs. Not near the amount of programs. And then the guys over there, they don't take advantage of it. They want to do a little gangbanging and double dropouts and be all anarchy and have zero structure and do the same shit they were doing before they went over there. They continue to cycle stupidity, And it's like, my goodness, man. Put the fucking California model on GP yards and see how it works, Put it on GP yards and see how this shit works.
Right.
And if you need to make a couple little tweaks here and there to it because it's relatively new, make a couple adjustments. But give the GP class a chance.
Yep.
At that point. Do something more for our people and some fairness. I mean, fuck, man. I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Well,
I'm about tired of these dudes, though, writing our stories, speaking our narrative and our story, and yet they get on there and they speak it about me better than I know, or about somebody else better than they know, and It's all done by the IGI, folks. It's all done to create havoc, dissension, division. Division. They want to divide and conquer. That's how they're doing this, man. And that's why we do what we do right here. Right, babe?
That's right. We're busy talking shit, creating drama, and putting it on the internet. It's like, well, what about this trash pile, man? It is just fucking.
Yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage. And not only that, they'll take it to your family. They'll go talk shit about your wife, your mom, your dad, your sister, your kids. They will. Nothing is off limits to these fucking snitch tubers.
Well, not even that. I'm just like, why even talk about other people? Is your life that boring that you have to talk about other people? And then you have to.
Because that's what they get paid for doing, girl. They get paid for doing that. I
didn't want to go back down here, but okay, it is coming from CDCR source as an entity of business, not off the yard, but into the yard.
Right. And it's all coming from IGI, OCS, and their minions, their obstructionists, their chaos agents. That's all.
It's like, leave people alone.
But, I got a problem when they start involving our families and shit.
Right?
This is real life people, real humans.
Well, and then they force that whole gang mentality. They enforce it. They have the power to disseminate all of that if they had real structure, real program, people focusing on their jobs and their education, and doing that and not being all, bored and trying to figure shit out.
Well, like I said, baby girl, the bottom line is, prison is how they made it, and the only way to change it is to give everybody a chance to
a chance to what? You got cut out right there.
Rehabilitate.
Yes.
Rehabilitate. Not just certain people.
Right.
Well, rehabilitate for everybody and give motherfuckers a real shot to go home and have a better program while they're in prison. And, you don't take from them the only reformity they got and then say you're trying to rehabilitate them. It don't work like that.
No, that's not work like that. Well, I think there's something seriously wrong. I mean, there's such an evil entity in these characters and their greed and their corruption and their manipulations. And there's something so just like in their core evil. Like, what kind of people do that to other people, first of all? Do they just not see you as... I couldn't imagine, like, either being so hate-filled or just not able to recognize all these people as people.
Well, they obviously...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They obviously are doing it because look where the system we're stuck in. So,
right.
But I'm talking about changing it.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
We got to change it somehow, and there's ways to doing this, and it can be done. We just got to get more people. Wait a minute, more people to get on here, hear our voice, check out what's going on, and demand answers. Let me call them.
Yep. I don't even think that was 15 minutes, was it? No, it wasn't. Was it? I don't know anymore. We are working. I have a plan. And if you want real change, come without any kind of expectations of getting rich, because it's not what we're about. see so many of these groups that are actually just collecting money, claiming they're doing something. I mean, do they even have lawyers on staff? I mean, what's really going on here?
For using global tel link.
I was just thinking about how, how I've been solicited by so many different, you know,
Oh,
anti-solitary campaigns, yet
oh
that's all I
yeah.
ever hear from them is that they're looking for handouts. And it's like, hey, listen to us, listen to our story. And they're like, oh, we don't see you. We don't hear
Oh
you.
yeah. Yeah, this is a good topic. I'm glad you brought up. Yeah, okay. So, she's right, folks. People are coming around asking for handouts for advocacy groups, right? And they're claiming the fame, right? But they're really not doing nothing.
We're not seeing anything.
You know?
We're not
seeing nothing, and we're the biggest advocates on here. And I mean, especially for the convict class GP. And so somebody had sent my wife a message the other day asking for some donations. But yet you're doing nothing.
Or maybe they're doing something, but I don't see it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not, no one needs help with our battle more than we do. And they're like asking us to help them.
I have a real problem with people asking for money. And one, they're doing nothing. They're like, put something forward to show us what you're doing. Show us that you're continuing beyond the Asker settlement and show us that you're fighting. And what are you fighting? Okay, I don't see what you're doing, but you're exploiting a hunger strike or whatever you did, or this, or you're exploiting that, or this group, or that group, or this class, or that class for your own monetary gain. And I've seen this quite often in Pelican Bay Shoe when I was there. And it's a fucking shame that it's still going on.
I've addressed people like Amnesty International and Solitary Watch, and it's like I get no response whatsoever. None. They don't want to hear it or whatever. I mean, way back in the beginning, right before the hunger strikes, that old connection, and they were like, I was like new, and they're not.
Telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They're not understanding that I was, new to the whole game of advocacy, because it was something I really hadn't, realized it was going on. It just seemed like there was in an echo chamber, and sometimes it still does.
I get it. I try to do something in Salinas, right, folks? We'll try to unite the prisoners on the yard. And it was like, so this guy tells me, my wife asked the question, and they told her they're not going to tell her shit. And I go, well, what did she say? And she goes, okay, and just left it alone. And she was on the inmate family council, right? And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you get these types of people that are overnight sensations. They might be riding our backs, riding our coattails off the hunger strikes or whatever, using it as a step up for the fame. I don't give a fuck. We did the hunger strikes. Yeah, we put in the work as far as the lawsuits and get the word out to the public, to you guys. We did all that. But it don't stop.
Right.
It doesn't stop. We're not done.
Nope, you're not done till it's different. Way different.
Man. Wait a minute. We've taken 3 steps forward, 10 steps back now. 10 steps. Right? They done found new lipstick color for the pig. It's like, where are you guys at? Where are you donate to all sorts of people.
Of course.
For whatever you got going on.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
It's like, show us what you're doing, first of all. Show us some results, first of all, or ideas, and collaborate, and let's get this thing off the ground. Don't just say, hey, you want to donate $10?
Yeah, don't expect some little feat you did 10, 15 years ago is going to carry off for the rest of the project, because it doesn't.
No way.
No, that's not a mission. That's a fucking project.
I have a real problem with people who use our coattails off the hunger strikes, and they propagate. I mean, they benefit monetary wise, and they go around. I mean, banging their fucking chest and thumping their chest like they did something.
Well,
why'd you stop?
Right.
That's my question. Why did you stop? Fuck that. Fuck the hollow words.
Well, okay, I kind of wonder now, because CDCR is a big fucking buyout, and they'll buy out anyone. And so
I tend to believe some people might be in bed with the money.
They went and sold out. Yeah. No. And then, or they just got greedy and they just saw money to be made on their own, and they're just like, woohoo,
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of them.
Listen, man.
There's a bunch of them.
Listen to me, man.
All right, mister. We're listening.
They have not shown that they've made any progress. They haven't shown you no ideas. No, nor myself. No, none of us. Because there's some of us here are part of the Asper class. Quite a few of us. And we're not seeing nothing. But yet they can ask you for some money? I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Well, there's other states. There's other states with solitary, so they can just claim they're helping this one, they're helping that one. Well, they're not helping no one.
No other state. Fuck. I don't care about no other fucking state. I mean California.
Calling themselves national, which means they're working on the federal level, and so they're not really doing anything for the state.
Yeah, well, you ain't doing nothing for us. Huh. So miss me with that shit. Straight up. You don't fucking turn tail and run because you got a couple dollars in your fucking pocket. That's bullshit.
Well,
and then you reach out and want some money. You fucking suck my dick. Now what? Yeah, I'm irritated. But because if you're gonna fight with us, help make change, and don't stop when the time gets hard and you got a fucking paycheck in your fucking pocket. It's not over until it's completely changed for everybody, including us GP. Period.
Yep.
Period. So, be right about this shit, man. Be right about this shit. I don't like people using our fucking struggles of me and my homeboys and my people's back, and they're fucking benefiting off our shit, and they're sitting in some plush ass house, $500,000 a year off our shit. And they're going around, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. You ain't doing nothing, man. You ain't doing nothing. You had your claim of the fame 10 years ago, and then nothing. And you just left me and all the people that put our hearts and fucking blood and sweat and heart into this shit. You left us hanging in the middle of the street. That's fucking dirty, man. You got people in here ready to fight until we can't fucking breathe no more, and you turn and run when it gets a little difficult. Fuck that. Yep. All right. I'm done with my rant, man. I got a little pissed off. I can't help it.
It's all right. No. It needed to be said. It did need to be said.
Well, anyways, fuck yeah. With that said, we got any comments, man? We're gonna wind this one down, folks.
No. just 12 people with their jaws hanging open, I'm sure.
Well, hey, it is what it is, man. I hope I entertained you 12 people, man. Just know you're going to get the fucking truth right here.
Please,
You ain't going to get no bullshit from us.
Please subscribe, please like, please comment, please share. Please.
Yep. Share my shit, man.
Make us famous.
You know what? To all the TSOA folks out there, all our people, man, hey, we'll catch you guys next week sometime. Maybe it just depends. So, we'll see you, man. With that shit,
Tim popped in and said hello. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim, what's up, bro? I hope you're having fun with Lucy, man. I send my best to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, you're gonna love this.
Wind this one down.
You're gonna love this show, Tim. He's still in the woods.
I got a little irritated, Tim. I got a little pissed off. Baby girl got me wound up. Motherfucker.
All right. You ready? You ready?
Yep. All right, man. Tim, I send my love to you, bro, and give Lucy a pat on the back for me, and you guys have a safe trip, and everybody enjoy their weekend. I send my best to the worthy. The worthy, you know who you are, and the motherfucking IGI pets. Go fuck yourself.
Y'all take care. Love and honor.